Hi everybody, welcome to another Derek Does. Today, we're going to do this. Welcome back to another Derek Does. I'm Derek, and if you're new here, please subscribe. I think you're going to like a lot of the stuff I've been doing. And for all my subscribers, thank you for watching. Today, we're going to be doing this. This is the Belstaff Brooklands Jacket 2.0. I've had a few Belstaffs over the years. Unfortunately, I had them and got rid of them before I started my channel. I had some Trial Masters. I oiled a whole Trial Master. That would have been a great video. But today, I did a video on the Belstaff versus the Barber Gillets. You can check that video out and see which one I like the best. Maybe for you too. So this is the Belstaff Brooklands. And this is a jacket I've been kind of eyeing for about a year, and I've been watching for used ones on eBay and various places, and finally one popped up, and it was this one, and I got it. This is in black. It comes, you can go at this today new. They're very expensive new. I'd highly recommend, if you can get a used one, get a used one, or if Belstaff goes on sale, maybe go that route and getting a sale jacket. I got my first Trial Master that way. The thing about Belstaff though is sizing. It is all over the place. This is, and I'll tell you, for me, this one worked out well. I got the nice thing about ordering used, particularly through like eBay, is you can contact the seller and say, you know, how's it, you know, measure the shoulders and the chest and the length and the sleeves. And this one fits me absolutely perfectly. This is a large, and just to give you some sort of dimensions of myself, I'm about 5'10", a little more than 5'10", and about 155. But I've got wider shoulders and about a 42 chest and long arms. So the nice thing about Belstaff is their jackets usually have longer arms because they're motorcycle jackets. And like when you're on your motorcycle, you want, you know, it to rest there. Barber jackets, they kind of like come up to here on me. For some reason, they have very short arms, so I've never been able to enjoy a Barber full-length jacket with sleeves. Vests are a different thing. So this is the Brooklands, or the Belstaff Brooklands 2.0. There were basically three versions or generations of this jacket. There was the first Brooklands, and then there's the Brooklands 2.0, and now in 2024 I saw they have improved it a little bit more for the 2024. I don't think it has a new name, but major differences are the back comes down just a little bit, so you get a little bit more if you're hunched over, and the rain comes down, it doesn't go straight down your pants. And they also have vents in the arms and the biceps, and I think here in the sides you can open it up and it can vent as you ride. That's something I don't ride right now, and I got rid of my mopeds and everything. I just love the look of it, and I wanted kind of a waterproof jacket, something that's a little more, I don't want to say European looking, but a little more European, a little more form-fitting, a little more just tighter, I guess, than from most of the jackets I have. Most of the jackets I have are either vintage military jackets or leather jackets, and so this is my first motorcycle jacket, I guess you would say. I don't own any leather motorcycle jackets because they're just a little too Marlon Brando-ish. Where this one you can kind of blend in, I think, a little bit more while still getting the benefits of a motorcycle jacket. So I'm gonna put this on the hanger and I'll show you all the benefits of the features of the jacket. And then, but before that, I'll do just a wider shot so you can kind of see what the jacket looks like. Currently it comes in black, which is this, a mahogany, which is like it's a dark red, but is more black than red. That's how my first Trial Master was that. It comes in like a sage green and a tan color. One thing about this is it is wax cotton on the outside, so any sort of lint, hair, dust kind of does show up on a black jacket like this. So just keep that in mind if you have a cat or a dog or in a dusty area. You're probably going to see a little bit of a suck. It's not as sticky as like a Trial Master, but it is still a little sticky. So I'll do some turns for you with the jacket in a wide. So here's the jacket. As you can see, it's just a nice, comes right to here. Like if you have a pair of jeans, it's right above the pockets, or below the pockets, like the opening of the pockets. Comes right here, basically to the, if you're wearing Levi's, it'll actually probably come right to where the back pockets are, size-wise. But as you can see, the arm length for me is fantastic. It's nice because it's actually wider and then comes in. And then where I'll do an open turn. You also have padding here and on the elbows, which gives a little bit of a stylish, but also you can actually buy, if you buy these new, I think they do come with the pads. They have like a, not really a Kevlar pad, but it's a pads that you can put in both shoulders and both elbows, and also you can get one for the back too. But that comes with the jacket brand new. And zipped up. I'll even snap it so you can see this. So it's great for weather. That's what it's made for. Is, well, it's made for protection, but also made for the English weather, because it is a UK jacket made in, well, it's not made in Britain. I think this one's made in Romania, but the company still has their British heritage. And you also have a collar up here with pretty much all Belstaff that you can undo and you can wrap around, get it tight there. And it also has a belt for the bottom that you can also wrap to get a nice tight. And you also have pockets that you can actually operate, as opposed to like a Trial Master where you're more like this. They're not like a hand pocket. These actually are hand pockets, and then you have two poppers, as the English say, or snaps, pocket at the top here. But I'll put on the hanger for you so you can take a look at it. All right, so here is the Belstaff Brooklands on the hanger. You might be able to see a little more detail. This is in the black color. These are the quilted overlays on the shoulders and also on the elbows, as you can see there. These were the two popper pockets, as they say. And it also has a little kind of like a bi-swingish thingy inside, so you can add a little more volume in there than just a straight pocket. And then you have two pockets here that are zippered, hand warmers. And you can see they actually have a nice plaid inside. Of course, you got your little Union Jack, and of course, they are always Belstaff there. And they also do have the Belstaff logo, kind of subdued. It's not quite as in your face on the sleeve there. You have multiples here, so you have two adjustments here. Now these are an interesting feature of this jacket, and they also have that feature down here at the bottom. You do have two, or just, I guess, two vent holes, three vent holes actually, under the arm as you move up and down. But these holes are actually drains. As I was saying, this is a waxed cotton, so I think it's 8-ounce waxed cotton on the outside. That's not like crazy wax like some of their jackets. And inside that is actually a waterproof membrane that's breathable, kind of like Gore-Tex or something like that, but it isn't. And so if you're in the weather and this gets soaked and the water goes through this layer and then into the inside jacket, that protection of the waterproofness will keep the water away from your body, but that water still gets seeped inside. And these are actually drain holes here and down here, so that water will just run out and drip out through the drain holes, which is kind of a cool feature of a jacket. I've never had a jacket like that before. So you do have, right here, you have your strap for your collar, and it is corduroy like most Belstaffs were. My original Trial Master actually had this like velour thing, which I hated. So that's why I went with a vintage, and I found a vintage Trial Master that came back with the corduroy. I love the corduroy. And then you also have it here in the sleeves. This jacket does have a liner in it, which if you do buy one used, make sure you get it with the liner if you can. Makes a really nice big difference. So it's got a nice liner on the inside that you could probably wear by itself, I'm not sure. Or you could take that out and just wear it as more of a lightweight jacket. And you can see it's lined also with that plaid you saw in the pocket. And then you have corduroy around the inside waist. Now the thing is, this is a motorcycle jacket, so it's got some motorcycle features. An odd feature, it has a dual zipper, which is kind of weird because the jacket only comes to your waist, so I don't know why you would pull it up or down. I mean, it's not like a hip length, like a Trial Master, that you might want to do that, but for some reason they have it on this one. So you do have the strap latch that I was saying up here. You have the poppers, so it zips, but you also have like this, I don't know even what you call it, it's like a little gutter that would help keep rain from coming in, penetrating here. So it's a really watertight jacket. And then the bottom snap there is actually rubber coated so that it won't scratch your tank on your motorcycle. If you have a high tank on your motorcycle and you're leaning over it, it's not going to scratch it. They also did the same thing with the buckle. The buckle's here, but they put this little piece here that it is adjustable. It's Velcroed there, that you can actually hide when you do strap up. If you're going to put the waist on, you can slide it into, it's hard to do with one hand, but you can slide it, as you can see there. Hang on here. It slides in there, just trust me. There we go. So it slides in there, and then this also is corduroyed on this side so that if you don't, it won't scratch up your tank either. But then the tops are just regular buttons. So here's the inside, and it is quilted, and it's quilted all the way through to the sleeves also. And then you have your Belstaff there. Now again, like I was saying, this is a large, made in Romania. And then going through the tags, this one's actually from 2014, so it's 10 years old. So I guess technically it's vintage in a way. I mean, it's not truly vintage, but it is in a way. Barely used at all. And the back, I'll show you that. So you just, the carryover that you saw earlier, and then you get, of the two that I showed you before, one's in the back. So if your back gets wet, hopefully the water will at least drain a little bit out of there. It seems like it'd be a nice jacket for traveling in, because it won't really get in the way, and then you have the option you can take out the liner if you get to a place that a couple of the days isn't quite as cold. You can still have that, and if you get caught in the rain, you're okay with a hat. So the Belstaff Brooklands jacket, I highly recommend. I like it. I like it a lot. Just kind of gotten it. I've only got to wear it a couple times out, but I've enjoyed it, and it's actually gotten cool for the first time. It was like in the 50s today, and it was like perfect. And it's even a chance of rain. It didn't rain on me, so I didn't get to try out the waterproofingness, but I'm pretty happy with it, and I like the way it looks, I like the fit of it, the cut of it, and everything like that. Sizing again is a huge issue with Belstaff. Generally, I think you kind of want to go one size below, because on their list of sizes, I'm actually supposed to be an extra large for a 42 chest. This is actually a 40 chest, and it fits me great. So I think you kind of want to go one size down, but then sometimes Belstaff does this Italian sizing where like there's 52 and 54 and 56, and you have to like convert all that. So there's a lot of, anyway, just be wary of that when you're looking for one. Maybe go by me that, again, 5'10", about 155. I'm a medium, large in that range, 42 chest, and this large fits me really nicely and gives me room to move around. So that's just something. So if you're smaller than me, obviously you don't want a large, you probably want to go with a medium. If you're bigger than me, go with the extra large or an extra large. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind too, being this is a British jacket, the zippers are reversed. If you're American, the zippers are on the left side instead of the right side. You'll get used to it. It's just takes a minute because you're not, that's how you normally zip. You're like, muscle memory, you're like, but it's reversed. So keep that in mind. Those are like just the only drawbacks so far that I've seen of this jacket since I've gotten it. I really like it. It's very comfortable, not too heavy, not too light. It feels like you probably could take a skid if you needed to. I don't want to, but it could take some abuse. So keep that in mind. It is a jacket made for falling off a motorcycle. Really, that's what its purpose is. Also to keep the rain off. So it's the Belstaff Brooklands. And again, check out all the Belstaff stuff. They have really great stuff. It's really expensive though. So try to look for used if you can. I think this jacket on their website right now, as the video's done, is like $650, and that's a little too much. I paid $200 for this one, and I felt pretty good at $200 paying that, especially for a jacket that was only worn a few times. So if you just keep looking, you're probably going to find something, especially if you know what you're looking for. Check out other video reviews of this jacket if you want to. There's a few of them out there, and unfortunately I can't give you a link to like the Amazon to get it because I think it's only sold through Belstaff and select boutiques that sell this sort of thing. But you're free to mention me if you want to. I don't think you'll get a discount, but that's out there. So I will see you on the next Derek Does, and hope you enjoyed it.